What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So this is not today's scheduled video, but I was just got back from cardio, doing pictures and a weight and everything, sending a weigh in to my coach as I typically do on Monday mornings. And I'm playing around on Instagram and I see iFragrance post the new Club de Nuit Intense Man Parfum Extreme, and I start laughing. And I went look at the notes. Of course, it's the same. We got the X straight this year. How much different can it be? And I laughed when we did the X straight. And it's like, what's next? The elixir, an extreme? Sure as shit. We have an extreme. Now, look, am I going to buy it and review it? Yes. Is it probably going to be good? Yes. Is it going to be wildly redundant if you have any of the others? Abso-freaking-lutely. So let's take a look at it together just for the hell of it, shall we? Stay tuned. So here we have it. I strongly encourage you follow iFragrance on Instagram. That's where they drop the news first. And they'll link it directly to their website, which will bring you to this wild fuckery right here. There it is. This is hilarious to me. We just got the Extrait de Parfum, which literally smells like an Extrait version of the original's profile. Like, they did really well with it. It smells like the original formula, just cranked up the oil concentration. They did good. But here we go. Discover the new Club de Nuit Intense Man Parfum Extreme Edition. It's a woody, spicy fragrance in a lavish parfum concentration. The fragrance begins with an energetic burst of lemon, pineapple, bergamot, blackcurrant, and apple, followed by a soft yet assertive heart of birch, jasmine, and rose. It's just literally reading out the note pyramid. It's not like saying the lemon does this, accentuates the essence of like the typical craziness they put in these things. The base anchors the scent in warmth and sweetness, and with vanilla, patchouli, ambergris, and musk. So they just give you the note breakdown, basically, is what it comes down to. Top of lemon, pineapple, bergamot, blackcurrant, apple. Mids, birch, jasmine, rose. Base is musk, ambergris, patchouli, vanilla. The typical Club de Nuit Intense Man note breakdown. Now, what's going to be extreme about this? We already have an Extrait de Parfum concentration. We already have a fruitier parfum concentration twist with the limited edition parfum. We already have an earthier, more patchouli dominant Parfum Pure Perfume concentration. We have the Eau de Parfum, which is the stopgap in between. We have a pure oil. We have the UAE whatever day, special day, when that I'm sorry. I know some of y'all keep trying to convince me that it's different from the EDT. I think you're just convincing yourselves because you spent the money on more money on a bottle of the EDT to have the pretty, the limited bottle. Keep convincing yourselves, guys. You're not going to convince me. That's fine. But it's like, what are we doing? I knew another one was going to come, but this quick, two Club de Nuit Intense Man flankers of similar concentration, same note pyramid. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be any kind of twist. Like, it would have to like damn near smell like a pure oil, like that kind of thickness, for it to be any sort of upgrade to me from the Extrait de Parfum. Right? Am I alone in that? Is that a fair assessment to say that, because the Extrait clearly smells like they just took the original formula and ramped up the oil concentration. They didn't lose any of it. They were able to balance it to where they didn't really lose much of the top or anything. It did bring the base out more. It's very musky compared to the original. The muskiness of the EDT's formula is really heightened in the Extrait, because that's what happens if you don't change a formula. You just start adding oil concentration and less perfumer's alcohol. Here's your top. Here's your base. You start doing this. At a certain point, you'll lose. You won't even get the magic of the top because you just got too much base because the oil's too high for that particular formula balancing. I can tell you firsthand, that's the kind of stuff we do, different concentrations for my new fragrance coming. For those of you wondering, ended up going with 28%. It gives me the right amount of magic of the top with bringing out the base. And that's a balancing act. It really is, when you're not changing the formula, but you're adding, richness and thickness by raising the oil concentration. So it's like, what's really going to be different here? They're saying it's a woody, spicy take, but, based on this note pyramid, what's the spicy note? Also, What's the woody note? So is this information accurate? Because once in a while, iFragrance is in such a fucking hurry to put something out to be the first that sometimes they have to go and change it a couple days later because they'll get more accurate information. That does happen. They're usually pretty spot on. They're usually first to the game. Sometimes they'll get stuff out before they can even get all the information, and they'll update the page when they get the full information. So I really don't know if this is completely accurate, because I don't know. That seems to be the write-up. It's not available yet. All right. What do you guys think? Are you over the moon excited that we get another Club de Nuit Intense Man flanker already? I have all of them. I review fragrances full time. It's what I do. Of course I'm going to have. Of course I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to spray it. I'm going to give you guys my unadulterated commentary on it, like I always do, using the word fuck and everything in between, like I always do. Some get triggered because they're sensitive little girls, and then some absolutely love the way I go about things. And for those of you that do, I appreciate you. So I don't know, when it comes around, I'm sure it's going to be 50 or 60 bucks. I'm going to buy it. And that'll probably be going rate for it, because that's going rate for the X-Straight, which is like 45. The going rate for the limited edition Parfum, my personal favorites, around $50-ish. So I expect when this drops, it'll be around 60 probably. And I'm going to go for it. And we'll talk about it. We'll spray it. I'm probably going to like it, but I'm going to tell you guys ahead of time. You can almost, you can take it to the bank. You probably can. It's going to be wildly redundant to the others. If there's any sort of twist, I will be impressed and thankful. But based on the information presented in front of me, it doesn't seem like it's really going to. They're calling it a woody, spicy version of this fragrance, a woody, spicy profile. There's no woody notes. There's no spicy notes. So that's what it's like. Okay, which one's incorrect? The profiling of it being woody, spicy, or is this the incorrect note pyramid? Because why would you, in the write-up, classify it as a woody, spicy fragrance when it's the exact same note pyramid as the original Eau de Toilette, which has no woods, no spices? So, I don't know. We'll find out when the time comes. Thank you guys for checking out this video. A little quick, my regular video is going to be out in a little while. I still have to film that. It's still dark outside. The sun hasn't even come out yet. It's 6:43 a.m. I'm going to do my morning cardio, just sent my check-in to my coach and all that good stuff. So we've got some fun, affordable, sweet fragrances, 7 cheap sweet fragrances, fun sweet fragrances that'll be following this video. I'll probably let this one breathe for like 2 or 3 hours before I put that one out. So thank you guys for checking out the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you leave. Follow iFragrance for quick information like this, because they're always the first to drop the info. Not Trograntica, not Parfumo, not base notes, not Parfum, not nose fragrances. They usually check iFragrance's website and then take the information and pull it. That's just how that stuff works. Whoever runs that can get mad at me. Fuck them, don't care, don't know them. It's just the reality of what I see. So, like I said, iFragrance is going to be your best bet. Thanks, guys. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.